Hello everybody and welcome to my new channel. It's no coincidence that this channel was created on the 18th of January 2024, 2 days before Pluto entered Aquarius. It's no coincidence at all. So anyway, welcome to my channel. Please check out my tarot channel as well if you're interested in tarot. So in my meditation, I was told how to make a wish. So let's get onto the subject. So I was given the poem, Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might have the wish I wish tonight. Now, I've remembered that poem since I was a child. I think it's in Pinocchio. I think it's Jiminy Cricket who incidentally was Pinocchio's conscience. So the first star in the night sky is Venus. Okay, and I was told in my meditation that Venus is your own personal DNA. The flower of life, you know, she is the dance. I saw a carousel going around and around. She is this pattern. She actually is the geometry of the flower of life as her journey through the skies. So I was told that Venus, so I need to just go into a little bit of a story here. The Babylonians, the Egyptians, the Ethiopians, the Greeks, all the ancient people actually knew how incredible and the powers of the stars, okay? And in the Bible also, when God says you mustn't covet another god, okay, this was basically translating as saying the stars, which is your DNA, you have to stay within the parameters of your DNA, which is coming from the planets. So basically this was the message saying you are not allowed outside, you are not allowed to be stronger or to, you know, think yourself too high above the DNA that is written in the stars and is written in your own DNA. You're not allowed to come out of that. If you do, you will fall. And that represents Lucifer. Lucifer is not the devil. Lucifer is Venus falling, where you've fallen out of line with your DNA. And you know, when you fall out of line with your DNA, you spiral into all sorts of negativity. So in my meditation, I was told that I also heard the song Kissed by a Rose from Seal, which was the rose of Venus. You know, if you're kissed by the rose, which is basically where I'm going with this meditation on how, you know, if you're kissed by Venus, you will have a wish granted. So as I just said, the ancients, why did they make the planets gods? You know, Jupiter is Zeus, etc., etc. Because they knew, they revered the planets because they knew that they were the rulers of our lives. You know, even in astrology, that's what we do every day. We read our horoscopes. But, you know, and the day we are born is our own DNA. Well, it works as well how to work with the planets, how to make a wish. So just before I get there, so Lucifer is you've lost your path, okay? It represents your darkness. It represents the process of your recalibration process. And this is where the other planets step in. If you've lost your way, Saturn will step in. You know, Saturn is Lord of time. He's Father Time. And, you know, he is all about karma. So if you step out of your path, then Saturn will step in. And also you're not allowed to get, each and every one of us, you know, we can reach our own personal highs, but we can't become gods. Okay, that's when we have Mercury retrogrades. So the energies of the planets, how to work with them, day and night. It's like breathing. The day brings life and creativity. It's no, you know, it's no coincidence how we feel on our birthdays when the sun, you know, we have our return of the sun, and how amazing we feel. And when, you know, in the winter, when we have no sun, how we feel. The sun is our life force, you know, and you want to sit in the garden, you want to sit in the sun, and you feel its power. So that's why some people suffer from SAD syndrome in the winter. And so day and night is like breathing. The day brings the creativity, the life force, and the nighttime is the recalibration. The planets come out, and the planets want to work with your subconscious, so they send you to sleep. And that is why, you know, when you dream, you're put in a subconscious state to download where we are. And that's why you hear, you know, sleep on it. So Venus, going back to Venus, I was also told in my meditation that on the, if you're into tarot, on the Ace of Cups, the glyph for Venus is a circle with a cross underneath. And I was told that if you know, on the Ace of Cups, on the Rider-Waite picture, the dove has a cross underneath it. So the dove with the cross underneath it represents the glyph of Venus, and also the cross represents the glyph for Earth. So this is like, the Ace of Cups is like a wish granted. It's like it's like Venus coming to you on Earth and filling your cup, basically. So that's just a little bit of information there that I received in my meditation. As I said, no one must worship outside of what the stars have in your DNA for you. You can't be more important than your DNA, which the DNA is in your stars. So why was the original gods vengeful? Because you had to stay on your path, okay? So this is where the energies like Mercury retrograde come in. So this is all about the power of connectivity. And if you can work with the stars, work with your own path, okay, you can really, really connect with your power. So also, this is, you know, I have a tarot channel, if you don't know. The link is in the description box before. This is going to be another entry, another video. Tarot is also connecting into your DNA. So making a wish, this is how to do it. If you, basically, really what you need to do is at night time, if you step outside and you can see the planets in the sky and you can see Venus, not always, because she does, sometimes she's an evening star, sometimes she's a morning star, and sometimes for about 40 or 50 days she is not there at all. And this is for a reason. This is for you to be able to actually withdraw and go inside yourself. This is the dark night of the soul, and it's all important. So to make a wish is when Venus is visible in the sky, either as the night star, the first star you see, or the morning star. I do feel that the night, I'm sort of like being told with the energies, is to work best with her as the evening star. And if you step outside, you can feel the power when the sun has disappeared and is not creating, which is, being active. You need to step back from being active to grant your wish. So you go out into the evening sky when it's dark, and that's when the moon is there, which the moon is all about your subconscious. And you work with Venus, and you can feel the power if you go into your subconscious. And it's, if you as a way to do this, if you feel when you're outside and you're in awe and you look at the Milky Way and you look at the stars and you feel a connectivity, you feel like you're the only person looking at the moon. You feel, if try this experiment. I did it last night with Jupiter, because Jupiter is right next to the moon at the moment, so powerfully bright. And you feel that you are the only one that is talking to this planet, that all the other billions of people on this planet disappear. And that is the power of the stars. You know, your own DNA, your own birth date. You do have your own connection to the stars. So if you step outside and go almost into a meditative form, a subconscious form, let go of needing to try and make anything happen, because that's the absolute opposite of what you want to do. So you go outside and you connect with the star. If you can't see it, if it's not in the visible area of the sky where you are, it's not really going to work as powerful. You need to be able to really wait until Venus is visible where you are. So make a connection with the planet. So the Venus, if you're kissed by the rose, kissed by the rose, is make that connection. You have to do it for a positive reason. But if you wish, if you're struggling, if you're going through something bad, or you feel that you have lost your way, that, because Lucifer means the light bearer. So when you have fallen off your path, Lucifer is bearing your light of Venus within you. That's sort of like the Hermit card. So it's, the light is still within you. It's just you have lost your way. So when you see Venus in the night sky, you ask her, you ask for your wish. Star light, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might have the wish I wish tonight. Now you can work with the other planets. Like I made a connection with Jupiter when I saw Jupiter, and Jupiter is all about power, really, to make you feel powerful. If you see Saturn, if you can work with the different powers of the stars, and if you actually do this on a regular basis, and you see these stars in the night sky, you can actually connect with them and feel their different powers, okay? Like with Mars, Mars is all about your will, Okay, you can speak to Mars about asking you, to have a stronger will. But at the end of the day, Venus is your DNA. So anyway, I feel that I'm coming to the end of this video. I didn't want to make it too long. So I do hope that you enjoyed this video, and there will be many more to come. So please, I would ask you to subscribe to my channel. Also, please check out my tarot channel for readings where I will connect to your DNA through your star sign. And this is also important, why you need to connect with your Venus sign, your moon sign, because they're all relevant to you. So check out those as well. And also please check out my mother's channel, as she channels through to the spirit world. And thank you very much for joining me today.